everybody, welcome to another civil review with me and good old King Kansas. Today we're going to be doing Beauty and the Beast. King saw it.
Yes.
I didn't.
But you heard enough of it.
But I've heard and seen enough of Beauty and the Beast from my sister, so I know what goes on.
The animated film, guys, we know the story. So this is a spoilers episode, which you guys already know. So it's really not a spoiler to me. If you didn't see the movie, there's a couple of little twists here and there, Scotty. But other than that, we all know the story of Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
So, Scotty, the first thing I'm going to start off with is, I know you didn't go see it, okay?
Yeah.
So, from what you heard from your sister, would you run out and go see this thing?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Scotty, the king got dragged with one bum knee and everything to go see this thing. I wasn't in the mood to see it, I'll tell you right now.
Before you continue, yes. I'd rather go see Captain Underpants than Beauty and the Beast.
Really?
Yes.
You know what, Scotty? I would agree with you there, but there's a but. The king don't like this singing. I'm telling you right now, guys, if you've seen the animated film, the movie starts out in the same, I think the first 5 or 7 minutes of the movie, singing.
Of course.
I'm telling you, it's done so well. I thought Emma Watson singing as Belle would drive me insane, Scotty.
But it
didn't.
It actually turned out good.
It was very good. She did a good job as Belle, because I was wondering, her as Belle? Like, come on, man. Like, but once you see her on the screen with the whole rest of the scenery and the different supporting characters and all that stuff, holy smokes, Scotty.
Do you want to hear a twist of the casting?
Here and there, they have the one character. You've seen a couple of hints that we're referring to, as being a little bit out there. I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't want to offend anybody, because, honest to God, you could see hints in the movie of that, Scotty, but it wasn't too much that, it's like, oh, come on. Even the little kids that were there didn't catch on it. So it's more like innocent fun. That's the way I'm going to say it, but you knew something was a little whatever. But the singing, the cast, everybody could sing. I wouldn't say, Scotty, the details, the special effects and all that, phenomenal.
How was the CGI with the Beast?
CGI with the Beast was okay. At first I'm kind of looking, I'm like, I don't know, it doesn't kind of whatever, but then he grows on you. Because the beginning of the movie, because, he's human, paint on his face, he acts like the biggest, I want to say, douchebag prick, So this old lady comes in, offers him an apple or some stupid like that, because she's coming in for shelter. Meanwhile, it's the enchantress in disguise. He refuses or whatever, laughs at her. So she puts a spell on him, and that's where the whole story begins, which you guys know the story. The difference from the cartoon, because my niece was right beside me, she was like, burr, 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 king. Anyways, there's a couple of differences that she was telling me they changed. They changed the story. They actually showed, because I think in the cartoon they showed, they just kind of hinted at Belle's mother dying. They just left it at that. This one got into details. So it was like one part later on in the film that the Beast had this mirror and it kind of, or this book, and they granted Belle anywhere in the world, where would you want to go and kind of visit? And she decides, this is the doom and gloom part. I can't believe she did it. She went all the way back to Paris, where her first original home is, and she kind of got a glimpse of why her father took her and left. Her mother had the plague. So it was one of that, you had to leave with the daughter, her, Belle, to save her life. So he didn't. He left her behind. And that's what happens. So she's seen that. She was kind of a little upset and whatever. And then Scotty, the story continued. The normal little, fight scene. The wolves, oh my God. Like, there was a wolf scene that...
I saw a clip of that.
Scotty, holy crap.
It looked good.
Scary as hell. Especially when Belle decides to flee the castle at one point, and then he has to go save her. Oh my God, the bites, the growls, the slapping of the wolves, it was really thing. And then the last climatic scene is, how they all storm the castle. Belle comes back, they lock her up, and then they all go trying to kill the Beast. And the Beast is running out of time because he let her go because her father was in trouble. Yeah, you know the story, I don't have to tell you, Scotty. So she ends up going back, she gets free, they're going to kill the Beast. And this is where it is, because I think he was supposed to get stabbed and whatnot. So what does Gaston... He was a real douchebag. Like, he played to the actor who played him. He did a good job. I'm telling you, every single detail, the singing. Yeah, at some points I got but that song "Be Your Guest" with the food and the fireworks. Stanley Tucci was in there.
Yeah,
he was the candle guy.
Yeah,
And I was like, damn, it was cool how they kind of. Anyways, we'll get to that quick later. Yeah, so that part was good. Yeah, he hunts the beast at the end, right? And it's like graphic. I'm telling you, he's shooting the beast with a gun, firing, bang, bang, bang. My niece is like, what's going on? Like,
Was there blood?
no blood. I didn't see blood, but they kind of hinted at it. And there's one scene that he goes, "I'm not a monster." He leaves him go because there's one point that he could drop him over the side of the castle and he doesn't. So he kind of leaps the bell, but he gets shot. But what happens is underneath Gaston, the bridge gives way. He falls to his death. Done. But that's not the thing. So the beast jumps over. He's shot 5 or 6 times, Scotty. And what happens, Scotty? As hell's breaking loose, it was funny to watch the furniture fight people. Hilarious. The cups throwing dishes like ninjas. Oh, it was like unreal. There was this wardrobe thing that's, I think, with the Kendall Opera. I don't know if they were together and they got whatever. And she dressed people and crap. And the way she would dress people when there was like these 3 stooges, I want to call them. And one of them is kind of a little on the flimsy side there. He dresses, like stupid cabinet thing dresses them all like in dresses. And of course, 2 of them are like ashamed that they dress like girls. The one kind of like gives a little hoo 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 and kind of walks down. And like little scenes like that, hilarious. But anyways, and then yeah, that LeFou guy or whatever, he ends up turning on Gaston a little bit because I think the piano kind of like Bundy splashed him and squashed him, and Gaston didn't want to help him because he wanted to hunt the beast. So then he kind of turned a little. Anyways, so whatever. So anyways, as the movie's ending, Scotty, okay. Beast is shot down. He's pretty much dying. I'm telling you right now, Scotty, the king, it was so sad and depressing.
Were you tearing?
Buddy, the king, yes, I'm going to admit it, all you guys out there, the king's eyes were watering up. The beast died. That beast died, and of course the last little rose petal fell down. And of course the enchantress is coming in the picture, right? She's coming to see what's going on. She's witnessing all this sadness. And literally, I swear to God, the beast died, didn't get me. What got me was the supporting characters, because you know, after the spell's broken, they start to turn back to normal furniture. So they're kind of like sadly saying goodbye to each other. You got the little cup, and the mother kind of like whatever, and she kind of didn't have a chance to say goodbye to the cup. So the cup jumps, and before he jumps, he gets caught by one of the other characters, and everybody slowly starts to disappear. Holy crap. Belle, damn, she's like devastated. And that's how the enchantress sees this thing. And because once you're done, you're done. She goes, okay, he deserves another chance. And then she does a little hocus pocus, whatever. And then all you see is the dark gloom castle. Everything's going back to normal, how it was in the beginning. The beast gets lifted up. He turns back to who he is, Belle's, whatever. And then they have their little nice ceremonial little dance at the end that, again, it's phenomenal. All the good actors in there, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, that's who that was. It's good. But overall, Scotty, and then it's amazing how you went from so sad to so happy. Just like this. Like, they really did. Disney did a good job on that. But overall, I give this movie about an 8 out of 10. You haven't seen it, so you can't really comment on that, right?
I can't comment.
So anyway, Scotty, the king has finally said enough. You have any questions for the king? Or did I pretty much sum it up for you?
So when the beast turned back to human, was he ugly?
No.
No?
No. He wasn't pretty either, because the king won't comment on that, but he was okay. My niece was saying, little kid was saying, nah.
And my sister said he was really, he was so ugly. I said, listen, I don't think guys are cute, ugly.
No.
Well, no, you know what? I can say ugly because we call each other ugly.
He was like, I don't want to say rugged, because whatever. There was one part that she goes, would you mind growing back the beard? And that's what the one thing my niece said, is that she wished he would have stayed the beast. Because they end up liking him more than his human counterpart. That's what my niece even said. She's like 9 years old, Scotty. I don't know what your sister said, because I think your sister said something that she liked him better as the beast than... so like that's that. Maybe a female perspective. For the king, it didn't matter. You know, but yeah, like 3/4 of the movie, he was the beast.
Yeah.
But the library, the reading, all the little incentives, the dancing, the connection between her and her father,
it was all good.
It was done well. Like, and they did a little couple of differences that kind of made it a little bit more modern day, which was fine by me. It didn't ruin the film. I still enjoyed it, and I liked it anyways. You know, would I go see it again in the theater? No, I'm just gonna buy the damn thing and add it to the collection.
All right.
Okay, Scotty, I'm done, buddy. The king is done with this review.
All right. So if you guys like this review, hit a like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out our Justice League trailer reaction. I did flip out because it was so good.
Yes, you did.
So check that out, and also check out our episode 26. I'm always saying 25.
It's okay. 25 is a nice number.
Yeah. So check that out as well. All right, guys. Be good.
Take it easy.